Sigh.
Good morning, Brago.
Um, it might be afternoon.
Yeah, might. Well, okay, it's 4 o'clock. Let's preface it like that. Some people just woke up.
Oof, man, I want to be like these people when I grow up. Oh man, waking up at 4 p.m. How goes it?
It goes well. It's almost as if there's a love ballad underneath a hail of arrows.
Yeah, whatever that means. But that's the title of the chapter, boys and girls. We have a fantastic One Piece chapter this week. A lot of developments. I think some substantial, some just funny. But we're here to talk about it. But first, we're going to start with this cover art. We're not going to get to the amazing cover story yet. We're going to talk about the cover art, all right? Because this video is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. More on them later. You ever wonder about how to get your business online without the headache? I did. I tried juggling sites and sales myself, and it was a mess. It took me forever to figure out design, payments, and all that jazz. That's where today's sponsor, Squarespace, steps in. It's a platform that handles design, sales, payments, all in one place. I used it to build a solid site, perfect for growing my work and building my own legacy, like a captain charting a course. Squarespace uses design intelligence, smart tech that unlocks your creative potential. It built me a professional site, no coding needed. Their payment system manages sales and invoices. Klarna, Apple Pay, you name it, they do it. Squarespace Payments simplifies tracking sales and printing shipping labels. It is a complete setup for any business, whether you're just starting up or scaling up. And with the online store feature, I set it up to sell products seamlessly. It's like having a crew that handles the heavy lifting while I focus on the business. Want to try it? Go to squarespace.com/B.D.A. law for a free trial, and you can get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Click the link in the description. It's right on the screen here. Check it out. Now back to the video. Ooh,
A lot
like
going on here.
I like this one. I really like this one. What do you think?
Yeah, typically when it comes to color spreads, I kind of glance over them. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then I just keep on going. But this one, I really had to stop and admire it for a second. I love all the characters, all the cute plushies. And it's just fun seeing who ended up with who.
Yeah, exactly. So, seeing Luffy with Shanks and Whitebeard and Sabo and Ace, of course, the Don Momonosuke right there.
The most impactful people in his life, Whitebeard.
Right? Yeah. Whitebeard was, I think it's just proxy, right? Ace, Whitebeard, it's just like he matters to Luffy.
Yeah.
Gaimon was interesting. That was an interesting one. But you know, which means Luffy cares more about Gaimon than he does Rebecca.
He cares more about Gaimon than Hancock and Carrot and all them? More than Vivi?
Essentially. More than Vivi.
Yeah. He loves Gaimon, dude. I mean, Oda did say that his favorite character would be Gaimon, so there is that.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have Sanji beaming Mihawk at Zoro's face. It's like, that belongs to you!
And it looks like he's going after Shirahoshi too, right? Like Sanji's collecting all the women.
Yes, he's like, no, take this, you idiot. And then he's always like laying on Shirahoshi. Chopper in the toy machine, and there's the lion, like the lion's outside playing the same game.
The lion's kind of scary.
Looks like he's trying to get Chopper.
Yeah.
Inside.
He's like a little bit of a kidnapper. He's like, they left Chopper behind. He's mine now.
Because for whatever reason, plushie Chopper is out and real Chopper is in.
And they're fighting over plushie Chopper. They don't even care about the real one.
And Robin's like, please, I hope Chopper gets saved. And it's like, Robin, like.
Oh, I just realized Brooke is the crane.
Yes.
I was wondering where he was.
Yeah, Brooke is the crane to save Chopper. And Robin's just like, I hope you get saved. Robin, you could save him if you wanted to.
Robin, you could do this.
I just think it's a fantastic piece of cover art. I said I'd like to get it. I would love it on a blanket or like on a poster or on like a throw pillow.
Oh, a blanket would be so smart. You know, One Piece,
yeah.
like I said, brother, like they have the potential to make all the money in the world. They just don't do it. It's like untapped potential. It's like
Yeah,
Mark
this would
in
be.
Invincibles. Like, what are you doing, dude?
It would be just beautiful. I would love it as a blanket. So we'll see. We'll see how
We'll
that
see.
plays out. But then now we get actual cover story. All right. Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage. We didn't mention Yamato on the she was a part of the cover art as well. But we see the resting place of Hero Sai, and I'm not gonna lie, I hated this shit.
What? Wait, really? Why?
Yes. The heroes, Sai. The heroes ticked me off. You saw the heroes, right?
Yeah. We got Toki, Odin, Yasui, Mr. Tempura, Mr. Omusubi, Ushimaru, Zoro's great uncle. I mean, that's cool. Taka.
That's cool. No, that's cool. Taka, whoever that is.
Yes, Yasui's wife, man. It's Yasui's wife.
Oh, okay. Whoever that is.
It's like how Luffy has Whitebeard. Like she's kind of just like she's just welcomed in to the group.
What'd she do?
She didn't do anything. Most people don't even know who the hell she is. I'm not gonna lie. I said Taka, and people were like, "Huh? Who? What? Is this a new character?"
Sasuke's group?
Yeah, Sasuke's group. Izo, Pedro, who never stepped foot in Wano. Toji.
Okay.
Come on.
Who's Kuro?
It looks like the name's just cut off. It could be like Kurozumi somebody. People are saying it's Kondro, like he got an honorable mention even though he's like a villain.
Captain Kuro.
Yeah. No, dude, it could be Captain Kuro. 1,000 planes put him all the way in Wano.
Right.
Yeah.
Got him to Wano and ended up being a hero.
Why do you hate it?
I feel like they just had a bunch of spaces. They just want to fill it up. Like, everybody here is not a hero. All right.
I would not put Pedro on this list.
Pedro would not be here.
I wouldn't put Pedro
Honestly,
here. Taka wouldn't be here.
Taka would not be here. All right. Let's be honest.
The three samurai in the cave with Yamato would not be here.
They're not heroes.
Like they stood up for the cause, but they're not heroes.
They're not heroes,
I don't know.
right? I think you can recognize them as formidable, valiant soldiers. But
there we go.
They're not heroes, right?
I wouldn't put anybody on this list as a hero. Like not even Odin. Is that mean? Like I don't know, man. When I think of a hero, like they win, they beat the big bad villain at the end.
Right?
Yeah, like
it worked.
Odin lost.
Toki's a hero.
No.
She did it. She sent them to the future, which led to Luffy getting there.
She could have went to the future too, but she's like, my place is here with Odin, and then she just got sniped by like 50 arrows. I don't know, man. Like I
think Toki. Here's the thing.
We have different definitions of heroes. Yamato wants to respect it.
Doji's a hero.
I don't know if I do.
Doji's a hero. Doji's a hero.
I like Doji.
Izo's a hero.
I don't know about Izo.
He took out Grenica.
Nobody cares about that fight.
Did he? Did he take out? No, he took out the other one.
He took out Maha.
Yeah,
Grenica. He took out Maha, and then he died to like 2 Shigans.
Yeah, Grenica.
I don't know a single character that matters that dies to just 2 Shigans, brother.
Listen, what's the name? Luffy didn't die when his entire spleen got split open or taken out, and then Dragon, he got his entire side blown up by a settle, and he got up and walked away. All right. 2 Shigans. That's all it took.
The anime added in that Beast Pirate Fodder wounded him beforehand, so it's not that bad, y'all. But even then, it's like okay, cool.
Beast
Pirate number 5 scarred him, I guess. Yeah,
it's like this. It's like that's it. The animator's like that's it. Maybe we should do more. Maybe something else. All right, this doesn't feel like enough. I would say the heroes here. I think Odin gets like hero status just because of his name and everything that he did. He fought against Kaido, et cetera, et cetera. But the thing is, we kind of know the real story. I would say Toki for sure, because without Toki, Luffy and all that shit is not possible. Izo because he fought in the war. Ashura Doji because he fought in the war. And I think Ashura Doji, he was one that was like, he actually waited the 20 years and was in the trenches for 2 decades. So Asha Doji definitely. Everybody else, whatever.
Like I said, it depends on how you define a hero, right? I feel like I can
I guess
see
if you die
why
for your
they're on the
country, you're a
list.
hero. You know?
Exactly, yeah. But for me,
Exactly.
it's
That's
like
what they're
I'd rather
saying.
put the winners here. But I guess it would be
It's
weird to
kinda
have like
like-
Monkey D. Luffy up here when this is supposed to be like a memorial too. You can't put people who are alive on this list.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and it says there's people that
that's
died for
fair.
the cause. That's all it is. People that died for the cause.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, if you look at it that way, then all these people should be here, except for Pedro. Because Pedro just died because he wanted to die.
He literally died in Whole Cake Island, brother. Why is he here? How many more arcs are we gonna drag Pedro into? Like, I
He
can't
helped him
wait till
escape, Sai.
I can't wait till here in Elbaf, they're like, wait, guys, Straw Hats, assemble. We can't give up now. Remember, Pedro gave his life for us.
Yo,
It's
when
like,
Luffy
dude,
does
I would hate that so
and he's
much.
thinking about all the people that matter to like put in a final attack.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Pedro pops up.
Yeah. Imagine that. Guys, it's the last attack. We have to take down Emu. And then
He
we
does
have like
this,
a furry
and all these
hand.
flashbacks, right?
Yeah.
It's like people that died in Elbaf and just Pedro. I'm like, why the fuck? Why are you still why is
Yeah,
Pedro
dude.
here?
You
Either
remember
way.
like the ending of Naruto, like all the people come together to help Naruto with their Rasengan? Like imagine Pedro helping Luffy with like a red hawk or something. Like, Luffy, put your back into it. Like, God.
It's like his father son,
Get him outta here.
son Red Hawk, Luffy and Pedro.
Yeah.
Stop. Just enough with Pedro. We get it.
I've had enough of
get
this
it,
dude,
okay?
man.
Please, that's enough.
I'd rather
All
have Ace.
So, cover stories, it was interesting. Now, the chapter. We're still in God Valley.
Thank
And
God Valley.
we start off with the Celestial Dragons being dicks, as they typically are, where they're trying to get treasure. Marines are saying, okay, we'll get you the treasure. Like, no. You're going to take responsibility for everything that's happened here, you idiot. Marine was like, what the fuck? I didn't-
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so my name, it's Monkey D. Dragon.
Like, what?
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Remember me tomorrow.
So, we see the big three. Roger, Rox, Garp. Raj is worried about Shocky. Rox is worried about his wife and kid. Garp, he's worried about Roger.
Eyes on the prize, man. I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of clamor this week about Garp. And I think we got to just accept Garp for who he is. This is who he's been the entire time.
Yeah.
He hasn't changed.
He's a fighter,
It's
man.
like he won't change. He's the guy that's like, I don't care about politics. Just tell me who to kill. Right? Like
He just wants to hang out with the boys, man. Like, I can't hate it.
Like Garp would be like an assassin in the Order in Sakamoto days and wouldn't care about who he has to kill, Or he'd be unwanted, where he's an assassin and it's like, yo, well, they were manipulating who he had to kill. It's like, so?
Yeah. As long as I get to kill.
As long as I use these, buddy.
Is
So
Roger
I think
there?
Roger, when do I get an assassin Roger, huh?
Yeah.
Like, Garp doesn't care, right? He doesn't
Yeah.
really care about it. And I feel like, I guess the question is, do you think Garp is a good person?
Again, it goes to the hero thing. It depends on how you define good. Like, in my opinion, yeah. I'd say so. But I can see why people would say, oh, he's a bad guy. He's letting a lot of shit slide. But it really
I was
depends
saying,
how you scale things.
that's the thing. I feel like it's a scale, right? Over here is evil. Over here is good. I feel like everybody's on like a spectrum, right?
Yeah,
Where it's
exactly.
just like the only person that I thought of in One Piece that like be maybe 99% would be somebody like Kuma.
Kuma or Kobe.
Yeah, Kuma or Kobe. But that's like, those are like exceptions for the most part. But that's like one aspect. Well, for Kuma, we saw every aspect of his life. But it's like for Garp, let's say Garp is this Marine that he doesn't let any oppression happen in front of him, right? None of that. But he goes home and he beats his wife.
Just an extreme. Yeah, he
Right?
saves slaves, but hear me out, guys. He beats his wife black and blue. Why do you think he calls it the fist of love?
You're right. Like, is he a good person still?
Definitely not.
But now he's bad.
Yeah. Like,
See, that's the thing.
It depends on how you weigh it. Like, right now I say
That's
Garp
the
is
thing.
good. Is he like a
So-
10 out of 10? Probably not. I'd put him at like an 8.
So you're saying Garp saves millions, but he leaves one person black and blue. Bad man. Bad man. He deserves to die.
Hey, don't hit your wife, man. That's me.
You definitely shouldn't hit your wife.
Yeah, don't hit your
But
wife.
that's what I'm saying. It's like a scale of how you view things.
Yeah,
Some people are
and
like,
everybody's
well,
different.
I can't say he's a bad man, right? I can't say he's a bad person. Like, that's a bad thing that he does, but like, does that make him a bad man? So I think that's what people are looking at it, where it's like, he doesn't save slaves. He's not a good person. Where I feel like there's nobody really like that. Like, I feel like everybody has different things about them that could be viewed as good or bad, or how they handle things, or what they care about. Some people care about like politics, and they like care about like what you vote for, or like you volunteering or helping kids. Some people are like, I don't care about that. I just care about me. But they do good things. So I think for Garp, I feel like he's a realistic person, but he does have a one-track mind. And I think that does leave it open for criticism.
Yeah.
You
Like
know?
I said, if people don't like Garp because of this, that's fair. But there's also going to be people who like Garp because of all of this and how he is like one-track minded and how he's just after a good fight. Like, it really depends on like where you draw that line in the sand, and everybody's different when it comes to that too.
Yeah. It's tough, but I don't think Garp's a bad guy. He just has his own things.
I will say this, Garp, I find him a way more enjoyable character than the dragon. I think it's just fun seeing the things that Garp does.
I agree. But I think
In terms of this
Man.
flashback,
I agree with you. I think Luffy and Garp are more fun characters, right? But I think that's why Luffy and Garp are similar,
yeah.
because they can do things without intention. Meaning, Garp doesn't have to give a fuck about anything.
Things just
fight
kinda happen,
and be
dude.
strong, right? And Luffy's kind of the same way, where Luffy doesn't really have to give a damn about anything, just fighting, and things kind of fall into place for Luffy. Dragon is kind of like the outlier, where like he has to care about everything, like every single aspect
Yeah.
of the organization, and so it's
Like
going to
a
be more
super
boring
empath.
because, right? He has to be more boring because he has to be more careful. He has to be more deliberate. So like those paths, as far as like what's been more difficult, easily dragons to me.
Oh,
Based
yeah.
on like how he has to be intentional about it, right? But it's going to be boring. He's going to have to be hiding, sneaking, not revealing a lot. It's going to be a lot of waiting.
It's like the whole mission, right? I feel like because they have very different missions as well. Like, it's like in some games, people like a stealth mission, or people like stuff like that. But some people just like action adventures, and that's kind of like just Garp and Luffy.
People like raids. Where
Yeah.
Garp pulling up on God Valley, oh my God. Or Luffy pulling up on Marineford, oh my God. Dragon's like, bro, I'm just trying to get these kids out of here.
Yeah, Dragon's like over here trying to like save slaves. Like, all right.
Right.
Like, if you like that mission, go for it. Like, it really depends on the person.
Yeah.
Like, not
so
everybody's the same way.
I mean, I've always had appreciation for Dragon. I think this small section of what's happening in the chapter tells a lot of who he is. I think where he was like, bro, like, I guess I can die. Like,
And he's
I
kind of like the
deserve it.
guy we expected him to be, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Dragon is
exactly.
very much the character we kind of thought of already.
Yep. So he's here with Shanks and Shamrock running away, and he gets spotted by Mafi.
Great name.
We get a name, Saint Mafi from the Satchels family. So we were calling her Vito's mom for a while. We get a name, Saint Mafi, and she uses an attack that's like a beam
You called it a
from her
Sero.
mouth.
And that's exactly what I thought of, because Nitora, the fifth Espada, he shoots beams from his tongue. And I was like, yeah, like that's exactly what I went to like right away.
Yep, exactly. That's the first thing I thought of. It was a Sero. And Dragon's like, she just impales Dragon, right? Just goes right through him. Should be a kill shot. I did think it was kind of crazy that he has kids in his hand, and she's like, fuck it, I'm I'm shooting. I'm shooting. I don't care. Which is even more bold because you know it's Garling's kid, right? And you're
To
like,
be fair, I think she purposefully aimed for his right shoulder because she could see the baby peeking out from the left. I don't think she sees Shanks at all. I think Shanks is so obscured.
That's the thing.
That she's aiming for the right shoulder.
She had no idea that it's two kids. So she sees Shamrock peeking out. She's like, oh, right shoulder. Shanks could have died.
Yeah, but like, you know, she doesn't know. It's like you shoot into a building, like who you gonna hit, right? Like you assume the guy's outside.
That's one of my issues with it. I'm missing, unless the person that was babysitting didn't know it was two of them. It's kind of like, yo, there are two kids you gotta save. Why doesn't Mafi know this?
Yeah, the babysitter needs to die, by the way. Like, how are you gonna like know that twins got kidnapped and only mention one kid?
Yeah, I didn't understand that. Like, why you, unless it's like the pressure or everything that's going on made you like, but no, that's the main thing. It's two of them.
Yeah, this isn't Mafi's fault. This is definitely the caretaker's fault.
With Mafi, anything happens, it's still on the caretaker, which I'm assuming is another God Knight because who the hell else would be ordering around or asking this of a God Knight?
I don't think it's a God Knight. I think it's just a random person, and Mafi's just a great friend. Like Mafi just wants to help out.
You think so?
Yeah. It sounds like Mafi's doing this person a favor, like, oh, Mafi, please, you know, like imagine you're a boss at work and somebody's like, please, Brago, there's a table over here that's arguing with me, and you're like, okay, I'll take care of it. You know, don't worry. It's kind of like how that is.
But I would think it's somebody. I guess what I'm saying is like maybe a good friend, but somebody at least on equal standing,
or just a little bit below Mafi.
Like it's tough. It's tough because the God Knights are so proud. It's like,
yeah, but it's like a fellow celestial dragon, you know?
I don't think they give a fuck about them.
I think they do, man. Like, I don't know.
I think it's kind of like, I feel like it's when we talk about status for the God Knights, they are like the elites of the celestial dragons.
Yeah.
So it's like, it can't be just a regular celestial. It has to be somebody even higher than them. That's maybe in the middle.
How about this? Mafi is only doing this because of Garling, though. Like, she wants to have Garling owe her a favor. So it could be like a lower rank celestial dragon, but she just does this because it's Garling. Like, if it's anybody else's kids, she's like, whatever. But because it's like a fellow God Knight's kid, she goes out of her way to help.
I guess first thing. Would Garling leave his kids in the care of a regular celestial?
This sounds like a special celestial. Like this is probably the world's strongest baby caretaker we're talking about. Okay.
So they have status, but they're not a God Knight.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Like this is the person that raises your kid. Like, you know, it's like the world's best nanny, like a Colombian maid.
Yeah, I think based on how they talk, well, I guess we can't see like, you know, the raws or whatever, but it's like, you're a lifesaver, Mafi. Garland would have killed me. Like, it's real chummy.
Yeah.
You know? But Mafi talks about Garland and say like, yo, who would have thought a prick like Garland could have a kid? So I guess Garland is stuck up. You know?
Everybody hates Garland, dude. Even Sommers doesn't like Garland.
He seems snobby.
Garland?
Like,
no.
Oh my God. He seems super just like, please get your elbows off the table, Mafi.
What is that accent? What was that?
He's British.
Like you just went up like 10 tax brackets
before
British. My eyes.
Please, Mafi. If he was cast in the One Piece live action, 1000% British. Just stuck up snobby Brit. Mafi, please get your elbows off the table.
Very like Game of Thrones-esque.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Like Tywin.
Tywin.
That's who I see.
Tywin
Lannister. But he's great.
Oh,
he's
Tywin.
amazing.
No, I love Tywin. Sorry. I thought you meant Tyrion.
No, Tyrion is a midget.
I hate
the little
Tyrion.
person.
Yeah.
Tywin is
Tywin's the goat.
That's who I think of with Garling.
My guy.
Like, of course, his kids, the people that he care about him, but for the most part, they're like, everybody's like, Tywin's a dick. Like,
yeah.
But you respect him because he's good at his job.
He's a good leader. Yeah.
He's a great leader. You know. But they're like, yo, who would thought a prick like Garland could have a kid, right? But Dragon's about to get folded, and Dragon's like, yo, I deserve this, man. Like, I'm part of this, all this
Set up this game.
Know? Here's what I thought, bro.
What's up?
I don't think Garp raised Dragon.
It's tough. Like, there are kids who grow up so different from their parents, even though they like lived at home, they were with their parents 24/7. Garp could just be like the one weirdo in the family.
I would say,
or Dragon. Sorry,
this is my headcanon.
I don't know if I said Garp.
Yeah, my headcanon is Dragon raised by mom. Then eventually, dad's like, "Yo, it's time to be around men.
Yeah,
you're gonna join the
time
Marines.
to grow up, son.
Right? Time
join
to grow
the Marines.
Up.
Come on,
join the Marines." And he's like, "What the fuck? Right? What is this?
Should have left Dragon at home, dude."
Yeah, because he doesn't seem.
He's
of course,
not
nobody can be prepared for this at all, right? Nobody can prepare for this because I think the setting or the scene that's not because it's One Piece, right? There are hella dead bodies around. It's like the smell,
it's like Sukano's
smoke,
domain expansion,
blood.
just like corpses
it's
everywhere.
Everywhere, and now he's trying to save 2 kids in the midst of this, and you have like now I'm getting hunted by God Knights. I'm like, bro, just kill me. I deserve this. Right? It's like hell on earth.
Yeah.
And then Mafia gets split in half, and you see 2 fucking giants to you.
Literal
just
giants.
running past.
Like 10 feet,
just
12
running
feet tall.
past. Like, just bickering. And people are saying it was like Sanji and Zoro.
Dude, seeing the old gen, amazing. I cannot get enough of these interactions, man. Because we're not going to get this again. Whitebeard's dead, bro. Whitebeard's dead. Big Mom's like bad.
She's senile.
Yeah.
She's so hot.
Here she is, yeah. Big Mom, like, if only she stayed like
real
this.
Time.
Real time? More for you, man. Literally more for you.
She looks so great here though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like you said, I love the interactions. Just these people are dead. I don't see us getting another Whitebeard flashback unless Oda goes like super prequely and we're getting like how like all these people got their start, even though we know how Big Mom got her start. But this is great, you know, where Whitebeard's like, I wasn't going after you, bro. Like, it's not that deep. And Dragon's like, yo, these are pirates? Imagine, right? Imagine his interaction, maybe one of his first interactions with pirates, Big Mom and Whitebeard. And secondly, Whitebeard saved his life.
Unintentionally.
Which, bro, you got to think about just the domino effect of that. Yeah, it's unintentional, but the domino effect of Whitebeard saving Dragon's life.
This led Dragon to saving Shanks. And then Shanks saves Luffy. And then Dragon also gives birth to Luffy, or at least he inseminates somebody.
And then Luffy ends up being with Whitebeard and Marineford.
Yeah, trying to save Ace. Like, it is a crazy domino effect. Fate is
crazy
funny.
domino.
Also, you can look at this as like a small world, right? Like damn, like everything's just so interconnected, which is nice. I do enjoy that. It's fun.
You love just like the blanks being filled in and how you picture some of these characters, Oda actually bringing it to life. Now we see Shiki, Kaido, and then, you know, some bold pirates. I got to say, pirates they're built different. You see 4 monsters in the distance and you're like, if we take them down, we'll be famous.
Yeah, they should know they're outclassed, but like I said, I can't hate the ambition.
I respect it.
Yeah.
It's dumb, but I respect it.
But I respect it.
Yeah, like, we saw how Dragon reacted, like, yo, look at the size of these people. The pirates are like, well, we want to be famous, right? Damn, is this the price of fame? Even Malfi's like, what in the world is happening?
Yeah, Malfi's like sweating. She's like, huh?
What? She's like, what the fuck?
And she just holds a baby.
And now Dragon's like, all right, I should probably get away now, but I lost the babies. Shanks, concussion, right? I don't know if Oda's going to play with this on some Goku shit, where Goku, he landed, hit his head, and that's why he is the way he is. I don't know. But Shanks has a concussion, which is,
It's
I
hilarious.
think that's funny. But then we go to, I want to say the star of the chapter. The guy we were just talking about. Which this is the good and bad about Garp, because it's kind of like somewhat Sukuna, where he had a one-track mind where it's just about fighting people and getting stronger. Where we see the opposite of it with somebody else like Gojo, where he could have been like that, but he chose the route of like incorporating friendship and being more familial. With Garp, it's like, how did he have a kid? Why did he have a kid? He doesn't seem like the type.
Who
Like, he seems like the person that's one-track mind. I just care about hands. But again, this is we like this side, but it comes with the other side as well, where other things don't matter to him. So here's Garp, and he says, I found a prime fishing spot. All right. And he called Big Mom, Kaido, and Whitebeard Sea Kings. Where did Shiki go?
Shiki dipped, dude. He was here one panel, and then he's
Where did
gone the
Shiki
very
go?
next. He's like, "Yo, Garp's coming! I gotta get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm flying." Yeah, that's pretty
think
funny.
This panel is amazing. But
This is I don't know if you realized it, but this is actually a callback to an old not fan art. Oda drew up a picture of Garp chasing Luffy, Ace, and Sabo. And that's pretty much what they're this is what they look like right here. I'll send it to you on the side, but yeah, it's hilarious, dude. It's so unserious.
Yeah, I did not see that. That's interesting. But I know this panel led to a lot of conversations, because Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido, well, not Kaido, but Big Mom and Whitebeard are like, yeah, no, not the time.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's not fight him.
Ooh, I like that. I'm looking at it now. Now that's dope. Yeah, they're like, let's just run away. It's not ideal to fight Garp. It's gonna drag on too long. I think sometimes we look at things a bit too logically when we talk about One Piece, where we're like, well, if we have 3 strong people there and 1 strong person, it shouldn't take that long to defeat 1 strong person. But what if that person's just really, really strong?
Yeah, what if they're like 3 times stronger, right?
What if they're just really strong?
It's not an easy fight.
Of course, I don't think Garp is stronger than Big Mom, Whitebeard, and Kaido put together. I think they were running away because it was going to be just too. I feel like Garp is tenacious. I feel like Garp is like Luffy, where it's not easy to put him down.
Yeah, you could probably kill Garp and then he'll just get back up or something. He just restarts his own heart.
I think Garp is somebody that's just like, you literally have to take his head off and take his heart out.
Especially back then. Nowadays, maybe not, but back then, yeah. He's not a pushover.
I think he's like Luffy, bro, where literally the more you fight, the longer you fight, the better it goes for him.
I just don't understand, man. Like, Garp being a vice admiral is so funny. Like, I wish other vice admirals moved like this. Like, imagine we had 9 Garps on Egghead Island.
The thing is, the crazy part is like Garp essentially is an admiral.
Yeah, he
doesn't have
the
responsibility or the responsibility.
The eternal
which
VA.
is perfect for him, right? So it's like, for the Marines, if they need a great pirate quelled or beaten, they're like, okay, Sengoku, Garp,
we need you.
It's like, we need you, VA. Like, which kind of works out for them as well, because he doesn't have the responsibility for it. Whereas like he probably he can do whatever. He has way more free time than the admirals, so they can send him wherever.
Just imagine though, dude. Like, your first interaction with the Marines is fighting VA Garp, and he's a monster. And then you hear about VA, I don't know, Bluegrass is coming. And like, oh my god, another person on Garp's level? Like, you don't know any other VA except for Garp, and then they show up and it's like, well, they're kind of ass. Like, what is going on
I think
here?
you probably run away. You probably run away.
You run away just because like the title?
No, but here's the thing, Sai. You gotta understand though. At some point, they had Kuzan, Kizaru, and Akainu. So I think what happened is that we went through like Garp, and then you probably ran into some like Momongas and Stainless and shit like that. And then they're like, it's just Garp. And then you have the influx of all of a sudden Kizaru gets sent on a mission.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right.
All right, there's another monster here. What the hell? Like, the VA gap is so crazy. Like,
it's a crazy gap.
Like, you have, Bastille, who just gets destroyed with one hand by Sabo.
Which is real, you know? I think, and again, I think we look at it like One Piece as far as power scaling and strength, maybe too linear. Where we try to make sense of it, right? Like, for instance, Sai, you assemble a crew of 5 guys, including yourself.
Yeah.
I assemble a crew of 5 guys, including myself. I appoint a right hand. You appoint a right hand. We have no idea how them fighting would fare, but then we just assume they're the same level because they're both our right hands.
That is true.
That's like, isn't that an insane concept? Where it's just like, yo, he's Sai's right hand, he's my right hand. Of course they're similar levels.
Of course they're equals.
Of course they're equals.
And then we come to find out I picked up my guy off the street. Just a random.
I put my guy from like the military.
Yeah. Like he's a Muay Thai gym.
Like
black belt jujitsu.
Whoa. I thought that'd be closer. And so it's just like, I do like the variance. I do think Oda could do a better job of showing the variance between crews, like Marco versus King versus Katakuri. But maybe we look at it too linear, where we just assume title.
But it's also
and
like
assume
the
level.
This is like also the Marines though. Like there should be some like standard, right? Like, hey, you can't be a VA until you can at least do this. Like, what are the tests like? Is kind of what I'm wondering. Like, what test do you have to pass to become a VA?
Like, I think it's just the 6 powers in hockey.
Just 6 powers in hockey? Most of the VAs don't even use the 6 powers. Like, they all got it, but they just use Skywalk and then they just forget the rest.
The best, even I think he could have used more, is Virgo. Virgo's Geppo was so clean, but I think he should use Rankyaku. I think more Takai. It's just, bro, it's so cool. But no, the variance in Vice Admirals is actually ridiculous. Garp is obviously the standard, and you know, there's nobody in the Marines ever like Garp, right? Like Garp is just built different.
There's not a guy like Garp current day who's a VA.
We talked about this before, but I told you that I'd mentioned that Garp is pound for pound number 1 because of how he fights, hands, no weapon, no devil fruit. So I don't have him top 1, but pound for pound, top 1. It's looking a little, maybe he just might be top 1.
Yeah, no, I mean, the way he does things, the way he carries himself, the way he fights, like, I think it's top tier.
I still got Rocks at 1 for now. But pound for pound, Garp is my number 1.
I like it. You just keep on saying pound for pound.
Just because it's like, you got to put like that caveat, you know, like.
Yeah.
Like, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Garp as he is now, right? Give him the Moa no Mi from Bondi World.
Yeah, the 100 fruit or something. The more.
Yeah, yes.
What a weird fruit. Everything I do becomes 100 times stronger and bigger.
That's insane. Like, he destroyed the world.
That's what he wanted to do, right? Like, his idea was to shoot a giant cannonball, then make it 100 times bigger. And then didn't Mihawk just slice it in half for like fun or something?
It was very underwhelming.
Yeah.
But I did like Bondi World.
Fun guy. Good story.
Garp at this point, of course, you know, he's at this level and, you know, Oda had to make him this strong without Delafruit and Haki. But And who knows how much weaker he'd be if he had a devil fruit or a weapon. But he has no weapon, no devil fruit. If you give him a devil fruit right now, like a competent devil fruit that aids his powers, like what would be the best devil fruit for Garp?
The best devil fruit?
The best one that would amplify him the most.
It's going to sound like a meme. Give him a Rouge's fruit.
Okay.
It fits a boxer.
Oh.
It fits a boxer. Because Garp tanks attacks. He tanked this, right?
And he's going to take it. And the fight's going to drag on. And if he, like, saves it up for, like, yeah, it could get bad. Rouge's fruit is a good one. I think I'd want something to amplify his fists. Because I don't want to like any low gear fruits. Maybe you could give him a Zoan.
Marco's fruit, maybe.
Ooh.
Not silly.
Marco's fruit would just make him unstoppable.
Yeah, it's just about like the regeneration aspect of it. Like, yeah, Garp could fight
make
endlessly.
him unstoppable. Where it's just like like he can dish it out and he can take it.
But I can't really imagine Garp flying around in the sky though, so that's why I kind of retracted that.
Flies without it, so
yeah.
I don't know. Chat, let us know. What would be the best
Dalton's devil fruit?
Bull? What is he?
Yeah, like an ox. Yeah.
I feel like we can do better than Dalton.
You give Dalton's fruit to a competent fighter and you awaken them. I feel like that could be kind of scary. An awakened ox. Like the horns and everything. Whatever noise they make.
We have dragons. We have dragons. Size like what? An awakened ox.
Hear me out. Don't sleep on Dalton, guys. He could have beat Wapole back in the day. They didn't, have hostages nearby. He would have won. Honestly, Dalton, he lost in the same way that Kaido did, really. Or not Kaido, but Odin, our hero.
Oh,
yeah, just the hostages really threw him off. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Dalton. I like him as a character, but it's just like he's just, whatever. I gotta say, I like Kaido, man. I like him.
I like Kaido. Yeah.
Kaido's like
he's not bad. Not the biggest fan of his devil fruit though.
You mean we're not gonna fight back at all? Kidding me? We're not gonna fight back?
Kaido's a funny guy, dude.
Big Mom's like, shut up.
Do you think that's why Garp isn't in his top 5? Because he just never fought Garp?
I think if somebody forced my big sister and my OG to run away, automatically in my top 5. But for Kaido, he's ignorant. He's never experienced it himself, right? So for him, he's just like, what? Why are we running? But Big Mom is telling him, shut up, run. Where she understands the danger. Kaido has no idea the danger that he's in. So it's just pure ignorance, which Kaido has been shown to be like an ignorant character in general. So
yeah, dude,
I think it tracks.
Big Mom, after shooting fire at him, TCB just translates it. Fuck. That's so funny.
Right? Garp is like, it's not even hot enough to cook prime rib, Lin. Right? It's like, Lin, what? This it? This all you got, Lin? You're gonna need more than that, right? And then Big Mom's fuck is, I feel like it speaks volumes because it's just like, bro, I knew this. I knew I should have just fucking kept running. I knew it.
Why did I waste time just hitting him with an attack?
I know how he is. Like, it's almost like that annoying, it doesn't stop. It's like, I'd rather not. I'd just rather not.
Yeah.
So, Garp is powerful, but I think it's like his resilience is uncanny. And I think that's just like, they are like, all right, we don't got time for this. So I think it's a shout out to Garp. And I think for what it's worth, nobody, no matter whatever we see going forward, you can't really clown Garp and what he represents strength-wise. He's legit all around.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what the narrator said, right? Like, this is the era of Rox, Roger, and Garp. Their names dominated the seas.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember when I first joined the community, people were using shit on Garp. Odd.
It's because of Marineford, right? That was like the
It was
main reason.
Marineford, and people were like, "Well, he didn't really do anything." And the Marines did all that damage. If you could stop it, why didn't you stop it? This isn't a hot take. And I've said this before. Garp tried. We're looking at a pack it up in an hour. Tops. Sorry,
that's same
Whitebeard.
That's same with all the Marines, right? Like the admirals fought one at a time. Sengoku, he kind of just chilled. Garp just chilled. Like we can't have all these
Pack it
guys
up.
fighting at once. Like if Garp joined in, that'd be a little bit too much.
The warlords were anti. It was just like, yeah. If Garp tried, listen, Whitebeard, you're not avoiding him. At some point, he's gonna find you. You're gonna have to box Garp, right? And at that point, Whitebeard's sick, Garp is healthy, and Garp was relatively a bit more active. I don't know, but story played out how it did. Either way, Maffy, she calls a babysitter like, "Yo, I got the baby. Good, right?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm forever in your debt. Just come back." I don't know. Maybe we get an explanation as to why this babysitter didn't know it was two.
Or maybe they just
Jesus.
assumed that they found two. Bad communication.
Maybe.
Bad communication.
But Sai, if I lost your dogs or you were babysitting dogs and they got lost, one of the main things you'd make sure is, Roger, do you have both dogs? Like, I need both dogs.
Yeah.
Bring back one dog.
Do you have Shanks and Shamrock?
Do you have both of them? So maybe, again, this could get explained in a future chapter, like why this communication is what it is. But, Dragon picks up Shanks and is like, I can at least save you, W Dragon. We have the person from the Manmire is just like,
one of the best
over.
gun feats out there.
It's over, man. Like, he's still like, you think you could get away?
That's
it's
so
over
funny.
for you. It's just like, oh,
she's still playing the game, bro. Like, come on, turn off the PC. It's time to fight some pirates. She's over here still hunting slaves. Hey, she's
like
trying to
how
grind,
they're setting it
man. She cares about the prizes,
She's grinding and there's no prize to be won anymore. It is over. They're setting it up for Garp and Roger and Rox to meet at some point. A meeting in the middle. Then we get to Shaki, right? The Rox pirates are still going after her. Before we talk about that, though, we got to talk about your boy, Captain John.
Dude, isn't that such a lovely ass reveal, huh? The kid upscale in 2025, it can't be stopped. People are saying Jika's gonna come back.
The damned one?
The damned one.
I love it. I'm with it.
I didn't know
Jika coming back.
that the Captain John and Captain Kid theories have been a thing for a while. So many people were celebrating this one.
Yeah, I looked at the panel. I was like, okay, it makes sense. They both have on terrible pants.
What?
So, just really ugly pants.
No. What?
Kid has ugly pants, bro.
Okay, let me look up Kid's pants. I never looked at his pants.
Me neither. Then I went and looked at it. I was like, okay, it tracks.
Okay. It's not the best, but it could be worse.
I don't know if it could be.
it could be worse.
They both just have really ugly pants. So
Captain John.
And I think like John is like an unsung hero that people like respect, but he would never get the acclaim of Whitebeard or Big Mom or Kaido or even Shiki. But he's like one of those people that are like, Captain John was around. He was,
Do you think he was
like
awakened?
Kid is going to be the same. Yeah.
Captain John, yeah, I think so. He feels like an awakened guy, right?
You know what he feels like? He feels like that person in anime that they kind of act like they're mid for a long time, and then when they finally get serious, they're like strong as hell. Like, so he kind of lets on like, oh, like, I'm just like almost like Pariston. That's like the vibe I get from Captain John. Like he's like a schemer.
Kind of like a Mirror Jane.
Something like that. Just like it lets on like, no, I'm just chilling. But then he's actually a monster.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him the credit of him being awakened. You know who I think is probably overrated?
Who?
Silver Axe.
No, dude. No, Silver Axe. No, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, I think he's overrated, man.
We're gonna see it soon. He's gonna have a crazy devil fruit. We're gonna love him. You know who's underrated actually though? Barbell, because they block his ass out with the dialogue box. The Shacky, we're here to save you. They hid the fishman.
Because like it's DEI.
It really is DEI. Like, yo, we need a fishman on the crew. Have you seen the meme? Have you seen the Shanks meme where Shanks he sees Luffy's crew and he looks at Jinbei? He's like, "Yo, Luffy, where's his chains at?"
That's crazy.
Where are his chains, Luffy? And Luffy's like, "But he's my helmsman."
He got this far without anybody else driving the ship.
Shanks is the only one that doesn't have a fisherman in the crew, man. Something's odd about
to
that.
Barbell, man. I respect you. I respect you.
I respect you too. Hope we see him next chapter.
Then we get to, honestly, an underrated part of the chapter, man. Sombers, Saint
the
Sombers.
GOAT.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I like the guy.
Dude, he's cool, isn't he? I'm glad you're on board. I was telling people, like, Sombers, you can hate him, right? He's evil. I hate Sombers, celestial dragons. But you gotta admit, he's a lot of fun, dude.
He's fun.
He's fun.
I think you need the mustache twirling villain sometimes. And, like,
yeah,
he is this, right?
That's who he is.
He pulls up on Shocky. And it's one of those situations where this probably wasn't his assignment, right? He was just like, I'm gonna go over here, and so he pulls up. He's like, "Yo, you let one chain lady beat you all up," and listen. We are not for misogyny, okay, at all. We denounce that.
We denounce the devil. Hear us out.
But the thing that offended Sommers was that Shocky knew her worth. I'm like, these celestial dragons are hell, boy.
Yeah.
He said,
there's nothing less cute than a woman who knows how much she's worth. Like, usually you say, like, the inverse, right?
Right. He's like, oh, my God, you know how much you're worth? Get out of here.
Nasty.
Nasty, foul woman.
Yeah.
And then she kicks him, and he's like, ah!
Yeah, she kicks him and he's like,
ah! I don't know if it was like disgust because she was touching him off of her knowing her worth.
No, he's like actually hurt here, man. Like if you look at the middle panel, he's like actually yelping, like mouth wide open. And, it's so funny.
Like, ouch.
Oh.
And then he grabbed his weapon and
yeah, he started beating her after that.
Starts beating her. And then, now the speech comes in, right? He's like,
he loves talking, popular, man.
And man,
he fucking
made
loves
such a mess
talking.
Of things. You're a Garling's woman, but I'm starting to wonder, right? And again, I'm happy this isn't a different manga. Because this was getting a little crazy. Yeah. Right? How Sombers was talking.
In any other series, Shacky would die here. In any other series, we would show up and we would literally just see like her mangled corpse. But
yeah.
Nah.
It would be really bad. But
yeah.
He's enjoying this, right? He said he wants to enjoy it. It's almost like in 300 when the guy was with the king's wife. He's like, this will not be.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like when the hunchback was at the stripper party.
No, not that part. Part when he's with the king is with him, and he's with the king's wife, and he's just like, I'm going to enjoy this.
I'm going to have fun.
Right? This will not be over quickly. Um, but he's like, yo, wouldn't it be amazing if they pull up and you're already dead? Like all this, right? Hoopla for you and you're dead. You know, and the best part about it, they can't even get revenge because they can't kill me. So we get to the point where now the obligatory Whitebeard and Roger clash, right? It just has to happen when they're in the same place. You know, nothing is going to come of it. No scars, no death. But they have to clash. However, you get the point. Roger is holding off Whitebeard because Whitebeard wants to save Shocky, and he's holding off so his man's really can go save Shocky.
Good
and
guy,
so
Roger.
really, right, Wing man really jumps out of the he jumps out of the scrum. Like literally.
Just really, it's your time to shine, and he just jumps up like Batman. Like what the?
It's like Shrek ever after. Like it's my turn to save her. Like
good reference.
Okay. Right? It's like, go save your princess, Ray. It's like, I can see it now where Whitebeard's like, no! Roger's like, go, Ray! Ray's like, I'll do it. I'll go save Shocky. And then Sommers is still talking. He's like,
it's kind of sad that we don't see Millet Pine or like Rangram or any other Roger pirate shine.
Don't matter. They don't matter.
They're just there, man. I swear to God. It's like when we listed off Kids Crew. It's like they really don't matter.
They don't just fill out the crew.
Yeah,
Those
they
are
just
cool
fill
names.
it out. D.A.
Osama's like, you hear that? Yeah. They're right outside. And they can't save you. Right? Like, you know, the random guy's like, yo, like, I don't think, like, Garling ain't gonna forgive this. Yeah. If you shut up, it would just be an accident. And I'm just like, bro.
They got no respect
dead.
for Garling, bro. Like, first Maffey called him a prick, and now Sommers is like, I'm just gonna kill his girl. Like, they really do not like this guy. What did he do?
He's a stuck-up perfectionist. Like, he's a micromanager.
Like, he just gets everything he ever wants, so they're like, yeah, he has too much. We gotta just knock him out.
But he's also good.
Knock him down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's also, like, backs up what he says. He's also pretty good. And so it's just like, fucking this. And we don't know the history of the Figurelands in this world, right? Like, are they, like, royalty amongst this? So we got to see. But Sommers just keeps going. Like, see, this ain't a fairy tale. I just got any hero who'd show up. Dude, enough. Like, kill her. Life's a bitch, ain't it?
He's all about the theatrics, man.
He's like, life's a bitch, ain't it? I'll kill you in 5 slashes. Savor the pain. It's just, oh my God. I'm like, you're just waiting for it. And then here comes Rayleigh, right? I'll send you to the darkest shadows of the underworld. And then, it's just, the theatrics, bro.
It
The actress
ties
is over
in
the top,
with the
but-
title.
Yeah. Felt like the end felt like a Shakespeare play. Whoosh. He comes onto the moonlight in the summer's dawn. And then he takes her out transcendent Higan Crescent. And of course, Shocky's like, you're late. I'm sorry for letting it come to this. I was so scared. And it's like, very sappy, and Rayleigh keeps going. It's like, I'll never, ever shut up. Save it for later, dog. Let's go. They're hating, but they're kind of happy, but it's kind of like, it should have been me.
Yeah.
Not him. So, you know, it ends with a beautiful love story, even though Rayleigh still fucks around every now and again and goes missing for 6 months. But either way, beautiful love story with Shocky and Ray. Good chapter.
Really enjoy it, man. You know, I definitely my favorite part of the chapter right here.
There's a lot of great parts.
Yeah, got me choked up a little bit. I was like, oh God, they're finally together.
I think because of how it is in real time, it's hard to feel like it's the most beautiful love story in the world. Where it's like, Rayleigh's not home a lot. You know, and Shocky's like,
I mean, he still goes back to her though, right?
yeah, that's home.
Yeah.
And she can't be with anybody else technically, right?
this does back up like the Rayleigh child theories that he has like a hidden child out there somewhere.
Probably does.
He has to, right? I don't think it's Mihawk. People say it's Mihawk all the time. I don't think it's Mihawk, but I feel like we could just get like a random one-off panel one day where
Mihawk would be fun, but
we see a guy with like a goatee. He's got like 5 lines on it, and he's like, "Hey, Luffy, do you want your ship coated?" And they're like, "Wait a minute, is this really son?" just something really silly.
Crazy part is it ends up not being his son. It's just a guy mimicking.
Just a Rayleigh fan.
Just a Rayleigh fan to say, yeah, of course I'm.
Ooh.
Hey, my name is Silvers Bailey.
I'm the Light King.
And he's out of shape.
Yeah.
Right?
Out of shape and everything. I'll send you to the lightest part of heaven. Is what
He looks like Sommers.
Is what he says whenever he attacks somebody.
Oh man,
Blue
great
Spider
chapter.
Lily.
I think Oda is handling this in parts. So this part was the Shocky portion. Next part should be the Rocks portion. So I presume it's going to be like maybe a 2-parter for Rocks and his how he ends, his story, how it ends. So I presume next chapter we're going to get, or maybe a 3-parter, and Oda drops 2-parter with Rocks and we go on break. And then the finale after that. So I do like how he handled it here. And again, it's a lot more to come because even some of the things that we know now haven't happened yet, right? And so we got a ways to go. I don't think Rayleigh's done fighting. I don't think we didn't see Scopper and Sommers. That had to happen at some point because they interacted and met. So we'll see. Great chapter. Cannot wait for next week. Sai, any final thoughts?
Sommers isn't done yet, boys. The fun is just getting started. Keep your ladies, women, and children close to you. Because Sommers is still out and about.
He has a lot to do here. And I enjoy him as a villain. He's
funny,
fun.
bro.
So guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe, check out Sai. His channels will be linked below. Sai, always appreciate you joining me.
Of course, brother.
Guys, we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace out.
Out.